situation. So Boosie has responded to Kodak Black's recent diss on the single 11 a.m. in Malibu with a message on his IG page. Despite the diss, Boosie says he's still rooting for Yat. Who Boosie think he is? Someone you will never be. Facts. You must be still mad about what I said because you keep bringing my name up. Hey, Kodak Black, you got to blame yourself. You gave your career a black eye. I didn't do it. You did it. You supposed to be focused on getting back out here with your family and getting help. Wish you the best and I wish you freedom. Hashtag new album 29. Okay.
I hate when people wish you.
I don't even care about that shit though. I'm trying to get rich, ho. Who Boosie think he is? So you niggas think you be is. Woke up out the door in the
Post. Couldn't spell supposed to. The fuck, bro?
No. So he dropped this freestyle where he says, "Who do Boosie think he is?" Right. Essentially saying, so Boosie called him out for doing the song with 6ix9ine. Now Kodak got paid $1 million. Now,
yeah.
I co-sign the sentiment. Who do this nigga think he is telling me what I should do with $1 million offer, right? And now Boosie says, I'm somebody you would never be. Now, I feel like in terms of career accolades, I feel like Kodak Black is equivalent to like what Boosie did, right? In terms of achievements.
I would put them in similar veins. Yeah,
listen, bro. If I'm Boosie, man, I'm just going back to just minding my business, right? Because this is what like we see when it comes to like the evolution of rappers. They're hot, they fall off, and then they become like the hating ass commentator, right? I feel like where Boosie had an opportunity like to be like the nigga where, bro, like hip hop just embraced as a lovable OG. Like for example, Nori, right? Like Nori is the OG that young rappers, all rappers, they all fuck with him, right? Because they don't have no controversial opinions.
Okay.
Boosie is now at a point where maybe it's because he does the shit with Vlad, so like he feels now he's a blogger or a commentator.
Right.
But he's voluntarily speaking on other rappers. And I'm like, why, bro? Like you are burning relationships and burning bridges for what reason?
But I mean, he wants to be a media personality now because if you're going to sit on Vlad regularly, that makes you a podcaster, right?
Nah, man.
If you're on schedule to do content with Vlad once a month, twice a month, are you not somewhat like a podcaster?
He's being interviewed. So maybe right? Like
I don't think so.
Right? Even if he is, bro, listen, like I just don't understand like his main issue with people choosing to work with snitches. Meaning, if you're saying, listen, I don't fuck with rats, okay, cool. As long as they don't rat, shouldn't that be good enough for you? Now you're saying, not only am I mad at you if you tell, but if you didn't tell and you just work with a snitch, I don't fuck with you. But then I ain't never, right.
Birds of a feather flock together. That's how I always looked at it, nigga. You are who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? So if you hanging around snitches, you condone that shit. Who's to say when your time comes up, you won't pull the same card?
Okay. How about this then? I ain't never seen Boosie criticize Meek Mill or anybody who's on the Rock Nation roster, and Desiree Perez wore a wire and took down an entire cartel.
Known informant. That is true.
Right?
That is factual.
And she's the president of Rock Nation that signs their checks and work hand in hand with them. And Boosie don't critique. No Rock Nation artist saying, how dare you work with Desiree Perez, nigga? How dare you get your check signed? Take that check back. We don't take checks from rats.
She's a civilian, right?
No. No.
Nah, not this one. Normally, yeah, but not this one.
You feel me? And she was a part of it.
She was a part of it. She was originally a part of it.
And turned fat.
Yeah.
And then turned? Oh,
yeah, that's the situation with that, yeah.
No, hell no. Fuck her.
But she signs, though.
But it's well known in hip hop.
Checks, though.
Dave Dash has been saying this for 10, 15 years. Like 10 years. He's been saying this in various
10, 15
interviews.
years ago, I'd have said fuck her then.
Oh, yeah. He's been saying it for years.
No, wait, though. No, but saying an effort to me is the easy part, right? Boosie is saying fuck Kodak because Kodak worked with a rat. So are we willing to say fuck every artist on like the Rock Nation roster for working with Desiree Perez?
I feel like it shouldn't matter. Doing business
Me
is doing
too.
business. If he wanted to take the $1 million from 6ix9ine, that's his business. But you know Boosie gonna have his opinion on it. I wouldn't take Boosie's opinion to heart either if I was Kodak.
You just say whatever.
So it's like Boosie just say, you feel
that's
me?
All it is.
Hey, if niggas is cool with living like that,
that's all it is.
Do your shit.
Right. Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think that shit cool. But I mean, to each their own, I guess. It is 2024. We got niggas wearing thongs and shit, dog. This shit holds no more shock value to me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nothing should surprise you
No,
at
it
this
doesn't
point.
at all.
Was I surprised when I saw them doing a song together? Yes, but once I found out it was for $1 million,
Hell nah.
what can I say?
Nah.
Can't
I
say
feel,
shit.
Nah, I feel like it's the virtue signaling that like piss off a lot of people, right? Like if you saying, bro, I don't F a rat's cool, right? That's your prerogative. But when you start the virtue signal, right, you have to be consistent with your virtue signaling, right? So like for example, if you hate everybody who eats bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, then you gotta hate everybody, right? You don't say, yo, Flacco eats bacon, egg, and cheese. Dejan eats bacon, egg, and cheese, but yo, Dejan just eats it more delicately, so we fuck with Dejan, but we don't fuck with Flacco.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So if Meek Mill and every Rock Nation artist is getting a check signed by a known informant, a known rat, well, you gotta say F them other niggas who's working with the rat hand in hand. Don't say F Kodak, right? Because that's an easy target, right? Because I don't think that Boosie is gangster enough to go up against Jay-Z, right? I don't, right? So, right?
I wouldn't call Boosie's gangster card, but I just feel like he's not really being like a real OG. Like I feel like he starts to mess with these young rappers instead of being more OG with it. Instead of keeping it more P, he likes to be messy and kind of quarrel with them. And that's not like you're not one of these 20-year-old rappers out here, Boosie. Like you better than that.
I think that speaks to his status as a legend. I feel like he's on the lower tier of legends.
Yeah, I
he's
agree.
not Jeezy. He's not.
Yeah,
he did not have the success of a
exactly.
Jeezy or impact of a Jeezy, a T.I. or a Gucci Man. Yes, Boosie definitely had his run. He definitely made his contribution. But he's on the lower spectrum of legends, and so maybe that's why he doesn't know how to carry himself in a legendary
Well, I feel
manner.
like Boosie was always known for shows.
Live
He always
performance.
like live performances. His shows was always crazy. That's how I always knew Boosie was like niggas concerts turned the fuck up.
Okay.
People love coming out to come see him.
Yeah.
So he's got a cult following, bro. He's got people that's been fucking with him for years.
Oh,
I don't
like the
think he's ever
Chitlin
gonna
circuit,
change.
though,
Trill
right?
Entertainment,
That's like
for
the
sure.
Chitlin circuit
Yeah, I
type
think
shit.
he definitely went far with that, if you ask me.
Yeah, nah. And I can definitely like say, I do call his gangster status into question, right?
Of course you do.
Because if Boosie is presenting himself as, yo, I'm the voice of this shit, I'm an OG, I'm a gangster, and we don't we don't condone any rat activity or working with any rat activities, then I think that you a hoe if you scared of a nigga, right? Meaning, if you're gonna speak about Kodak because you think he's an easy target, but you won't open up your mouth and speak about Jay-Z, why? Because you're scared of Jay-Z? Now that's when I call the gangster status into question, right? Because that shows you are terrified of one person. And you can't be no gangster and like, you
Who
telling
going
me,
up
yo, you
against
terrified.
Jay-Z?
Huh?
Who going up against Jay-Z?
And that's my point.
But who
These
want to do
niggas-
that?
Wait though, and that's my
That's
point though.
career suicide.
Exactly.
So
And-
he's just smart. That's
No,
not-
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
being not
no,
a
like
no,
a selective
no,
politics.
no. He's scary. He's not
not-
smart. He's scary, right? Meaning, these niggas know who to play tough with. They know who to play gangster with. They know if you play gangster with Jay-Z, you gonna lose.
But what's playing gangster? Because niggas got different theories of how they play gangster today online, killing niggas' career. Would you walk out when you speak like that? I think of it like, nigga, what they gonna get down? You calling his gangster because he won't talk about it publicly?
Right.
Come on, bro.
He from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Come on, my nigga. You can't call.
He talks
us
about
gangster.
Kodak publicly though.
Well, maybe
Right.
he don't know that Desiree Perez did what she did. Maybe he don't know that yet.
Man, he know.
He know, but it just
Maybe he ain't seen the Dame
But
interview, 'cause
Jay-Z
that's
and
how I
Diddy is
found out.
Teflon, bro.
I can't pull his card for that though, bro.
Jay-Z and
That's
Diddy
a
is
lot.
Teflon.
You can't say Diddy's Teflon. Not no
What?
more.
Wait, couldn't you just say that their gangster is so much more
And that's my point.
higher level?
Wait though, and that's my point. Is if you terrified because you recognize them niggas is really gangster and you can't fuck with them, well, guess what? I don't now, like, I don't respect your gangster now, right? Like, you one of us now.
But what's gangster to you?
Sure, right? So look, gangster is, I have $1 billion, and if you say my name, I'm dropping that bag on your bitch ass, and your entire career, Live Nation shows is done, right? Podcast appearances is done. YouTube connections is done, right? I will
that's
end
gangster.
you, nigga.
That's gangster.
That's what I'm
Of course.
saying, though.
That's gangster.
That's
That's
the shit that I'm
gangster.
saying.
That's not gangster.
That's kind of like bitch
That's
made.
like-
That's
yeah,
kind of
that's
bitch.
some
That's
hard
bitch
shit.
made.
Nah, that's
Gangster,
war.
bro.
That's
Like-
some Karen
Nah,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
war.
what? That's
That sound like,
That's
that
not
sound like a
war.
scorned bitch. That's what that
I
sound
get
like.
people fight their battles differently
Yeah.
these days, but when you use the word gangsta, homie,
Gangsta?
none of that shit pertain to none of that.
that's shooting up your mama house.
Nigga,
talking about some.
and waiting for you outside nigga,
Like
to
what?
get there.
That's
you can't
gangster.
do podcasts.
That's
Like that's
gangster.
gangster. I'm not gonna let you do no podcast. That's gangster.
Yeah, that's wild.
They are scared of all of those things too.
Absolutely.
In addition to what he's
Yeah, but that's like being at war with a queen. That's not like being at war with a king. Like you talking about, I can't use this port. You get me, or I can't do a podcast here or something like that.
I'm gonna
versus like,
solve
no,
you.
where the soldiers at?
Blackballing.
You get what I'm saying? Like where the
No,
soldiers at?
listen.
Where's the battlefield
Menage
at?
shit.
Listen, I promise you, Boosie is more terrified of a nigga who can say, bruh, I'm gonna starve you in 3 months and make sure you can't feed your kids, nigga. Right?
This nigga
to me,
been blackballed.
nah,
But wait,
that's different.
This nigga
Gangster.
been-
Nah, that's different though. That's
That's
Nah,
not
bro.
gangster.
you
It's
tough
a
line.
different word, my nigga.
It's
a different
evil.
word, bro.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
it's
it's
evil.
everything but gangster though, bro.
It's
Talking about, I'm gonna make
weird.
sure your kids don't eat.
Yeah, that's what they do to you.
Gangsters never fucked with kids, dog.
Exactly.
They never went for kids. That was always off limits.
Yeah.
So how is that gangster today? Is to make sure your kids are starving.
It's
What
not
type of
gangster.
shit is that, my nigga?
That's the opposite of gangster.
But it's the fear though. But it's the
not
fear
gangster
though, right?
shit.
Gangster.
That's
not
bitch
gangster.
shit.
That's bitch made shit. That's bitch nigga shit.
Straight up, nigga, that's
Okay.
bitch shit.
Like, oh, I got my
What it
feelings
is.
hurt, so now I'm finna pull behind the
Call
scenes,
it for
start
what it
screaming,
is.
Gangster
That's
and
not
make
gangster.
calls.
Hands on me, nigga.
Yeah,
That's not
that's
Make
definitely.
sure you don't
Yeah.
eat.
I don't like when people do shit like that. That shit is weird.